I'm on a mission to platinum every Assassin's Creed game, and in today's video, I'm diving into the heart of 1868 London with from its rich story and stunning Victorian setting to the fun open world activities and climbing Big Ben, and no, not the Big Ben you text at 2 o'clock in the morning. This platinum journey was a blast. Mostly. To the Ubisoft dev who thought that trophy was a fun idea, I hope you step on a Lego, barefoot, in the dark. The first order of business is to complete the story and all the side objectives. Lucky for me, I get to play as two main protagonists. Meet the twins, Jacob Frye and Evie Frye. We begin sequence 1 playing as Jacob, and our first target, a Templar by the name Rupert Ferris. We sabotage his machines to lure a nearby guard and get our first kill of the game. Oh yes, air assassinate. Yeet. A few minutes later, we track down Rupert and drop in uninvited. Bye bye Rupert! That was so satisfying. Carry? Yeah, I'm not trying to throw my back out. We then escape on a moving train, dealing with more guards and avoiding death as the train derails. A pretty normal day in the life of Jacob Frye. Switching over to sequence 2, we now play as Evie Frye, the strategic sibling, who is tasked with retrieving a piece of Eden and taking down Dr. David Brewster.
Miss Thorne, you ride me like a racehorse.
Huh?
Sequence 2 also reintroduces us to everyone's favorite feature from past AC games. Optional objectives, which I'll have to complete moving forward for the trophy Mentor. And after completing that side objective, I stole a key, found the lab and confronted Brewster. Unfortunately, Evie must escape as the piece of Eden is about to explode and take the lab with it. Evie reunites with Jacob and the duo have a brilliant idea to attack the Templars at the heart of their operations, London, which is when the game introduces us to Henry Green, a fellow assassin. He is more of a behind the scenes kind of guy, so we won't be seeing much of him in the story. But he does, however, tell us all about the Templars occupying London, especially about the man at the top, Crawford Starrick. That mustache just screams leadership. But we can't take on Starrick just yet. We've got to clean up London, which means completing missions for Henry and 2 other key associates, the Master of Disguise, Frederick Aberline, and the witty Clara O'Day. Every borough in London consists of activities the twins need to complete in order to liberate it. And doing so will give us the trophy Street Sweeping, which is what sequence 3 introduces us to. We hunt bounties for Aberline, we assassinate targets for Henry, and rescue kids working in Templar-run factories for Clara. Completing every activity in a borough kicks off a gang war, basically the grand finale where we get to throw hands with the local boss. And since we cleared out Whitechapel first, our showdown was with Rexford Kellogg and his merry band of soon-to-be unemployed thugs. Beating down his crew earned me a trophy for reaching combat level of 40, and my reward for beating Kellogg, a new hideout, his train, which he so confidently wagered before the fight. In order to wrap up sequence 3, the twins had to meet someone very special and pick up a sweet little upgrade in the process, but not before getting another trophy. We eventually reach our destination and meet
Alexander Graham Bell,
the genius inventor who in this universe gives us something far more useful than a telephone. A grapple, an absolute game changer, which Evie just so happens to use to help Bell with his fuses. Moving on to sequence 4, Jacob comes across a syrup merchant poisoning the city, and to find the distributor, Jacob has to steal some documents. Here's how that went. He left again. Oh, fuck off.
1 minute later.
Hello? Game is stuck? Hello? But after a few failed attempts, I finally got it. Yes! That only took me like 5 tries. God damn. We find the distributor and kidnap him. And in return for letting him go, he gives us the location of the factory making the poison. But first, let's deal with the guards. Just a bit closer. Just a bit. Thank you. What? 6 more to go? Welcome to the party. Don't come up here. Don't do it. I know they say 3 is a crowd, but what about 4? Nope, still not a crowd.
Huh?
Okay. We need a bouncer at the club. Yeah, you should do. Oh, needle in a haystack. There's a trophy for that? We eventually make our way inside with a guest. Who is he? Okay, so he's smart. A doctor? Scientist. And because I was too busy trying to figure out who he was, while avoiding being caught in the explosion, I didn't pay attention to the side objective.
Many minutes later.
Well done.
Charles Darwin. Delighted
Charles
to make your acquaintance.
Darwin!
Jacob Frye.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Kill everyone in the building with the gas. Fuck off. So I have to replay that again. Awesome. And since I had to redo the mission, I thought I might as well get a trophy to ease the frustration. You go there too. Thank you for your cooperation. You can have that. This mission side objective was just awful. I spent nearly 30 minutes running around sabotaging the machines while avoiding detection. Was it frustrating? Rate this memory? Yeah, gladly. Stupid fucking mission. In the following mission, we reunite with Darwin. This time, he's got us tracking down Richard Owen. Apparently, Owen holds the key to uncovering who's behind the poisonous syrup. And since I was still salty from the last mission, let's just say Owen didn't enjoy his ride. Until he gave me the name of the man responsible.
Dr. Elliotson! Dr. John Elliotson! He formulated the elixir! He's the man you want!
But before we follow that lead, Evie and Jacob team up to steal a piece of Eden. Evie sneaks past the guards and marks the shipment, but the goons still spot her, thanks to Jacob's subtlety. Oh, and just a heads up, what you are about to witness isn't a reflection of my personality, it was a requirement. So if you don't like what you see, blame the devs. What is wrong with you? Honestly, quite a lot. Examining that book Evie stole from the crate led us to a mansion, one owned by none other than the late Edward Kenway. We sneak into the mansion, take out a few guards, and find all of Kenway's memorabilia. Now for the piano. D, A, D, E, F, D. Playing that sequence on the piano opens a door to a secret room, and in it we find a key and some information that brings us one step closer to the piece of Eden. Switching over to Jacob, we infiltrate Lambeth Asylum to hunt down Owen's lead, Dr. Elliotson. Some of you might be wondering what kind of doctor he is. Well, Jesus, the crazy kind. But before confronting him, I needed to complete the side objective.
Huh?
Now that the side objective was done with, I headed to the morgue for the unique kill opportunity. Here's how that went.
We will continue our experiment shortly.
No, you won't. Oh, that was so cool. A quick and reliable remedy. Before getting back to the story, I spent a few hours completing missions for other associates. There are 6 associates in London, and for the trophy abroad base, I need to reach loyalty level 1 with all of them. And along the way, I picked up a few trophies for assassinating enemies from a zipline, bringing 3 bounties to Aberline, recruiting 5 allies, completing 3 gang strongholds, completing 3 Templar hunts, and completing 5 child liberation missions. I then began sequence 5, where we play as Evie, who meets a very ill Clara looking for medicine for the children in her care. Lucky for us, there was a nurse nearby. More specifically, a nurse who revolutionized the world of healthcare and nursing.
I'm Miss Nightingale. How do you do?
Turns out, ever since Jacob ended Dr. Elliotson, counterfeit medicine has taken over, forcing Evie to obtain real medication the assassin way. The mission wraps up once we deliver the medicine to Clara. Remember earlier when we obtained a key from Kenway's secret room? That key led Evie to a monument, and using it unlocked a hidden entrance to St. Paul's Cathedral. The fuck is this? I am not sure what I have to do here. What do these symbols even mean?
1 minute later.
The puzzle stumped me for a moment, but I eventually cracked it. And solving it opened a secret room, one that held the key to the vault containing the piece of Eden. But this is an Assassin's Creed game. Of course, it's never that simple. Enter Lucy Thorne. And after what seemed like an intense and difficult fight, this happens. Oh, the key!
Coming
The
with
key!
me? I have other plans.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Moving on from that disappointment, we switch over to Jacob, who encounters a troubled young woman, Pearl Attaway. Jacob, being Jacob, gets the brilliant idea to help Miss Attaway get revenge on Starrick and the Milner Company by giving them a taste of their own medicine. So stupid. Well, that didn't go according to plan, so let's try that again. And just like that, a partnership was born. With the Milner's omnibuses out of the picture, Attaway asked Jacob for another favor: eliminate Milner and crush what's left of his business. What I thought was the end of the mission quickly turned into a plot twist.
Mr. Starrick was furious I lost the engines. So this is my comeuppance.
Pearl Attaway led me to you, not Starrick.
Then they're working together again.
What?
I should never have come between Mr. Starrick and Miss Attaway. Family always stay together in the end.
Family?
What do you mean they're family?
Come on.
I'll need to arrange proper transport for the engines to get back to my factory. I want you at Waterloo, personally, to ensure that nothing goes wrong.
Of course. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin.
Cousin. Helped a Templar. Genius. With this newfound information, Jacob decides to pay her one final visit. But not before freeing the station chief and finding the secret passage. Now that the side objectives are over, let's give her a proper send-off. Oh, so satisfying. Bye-bye, Attaway. As satisfying as that was, not everyone was happy.
When hollow hearts must wear a mask.
Mr. Starrick.
I told you not to disturb me!
Moving on to sequence 6, Jacob discovers that Crawford has someone inside the Bank of England, orchestrating a heist for the Order. With the identity of this mysterious figure unknown, Jacob tracks down a man named Dredge to uncover the truth. Once Jacob hunts him down, we find out Dredge is not who he seems.
Freddy. Sergeant. Undercover.
It wasn't a complete loss though, because we find out that the bank robbers are supplied by Cockham merchants. No, they don't supply ham, nor do they supply... You get it. They supply weapons. So our job is to mark the crate and follow it back to Crawford's man, Plutus. Which brings us to everyone's favorite kind of AC mission. God-awful tailing missions. But once the carriage stops, we overhear the Templars discussing the plan, which helps us finally put a face to the mysterious man named Plutus, the governor of the bank, Philip Twopenny. While Jacob was busy tailing blighters, Evie and Henry managed to finally track down Lucy Thorne. She's hiding out in the Tower of London.
Miss Frye will hang from the gallows, and I will flay her brother as he comes to save her.
Yeah, I don't think so. Switching back to Jacob, we regroup with Freddy to inform him of what's about to happen.
Two pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
Jacob then makes his way to the bank where we find the secret entrance and finally game end Twopenny. Well, we don't, someone else does. Before heading back to the story, I spent the next few days cleaning up the streets of London and knocking out a bunch of side quests. They aren't required for the platinum, but I still did them anyway, because believe it or not, they're actually fun. I took on missions for Darwin, Dickens, Karl Marx, and also did the Dreadful Crimes DLC, and often experience moments like this: getting hypnotized and sent to jail, witnessing ghosts with Charles Dickens, dealing with people trying to stop Karl Marx from giving his speech, and saving civilians being attacked by Templars, or trying to anyway. Guess he didn't need our help. Way to make a fool of yourself, Jacob. God damn it. I won't be including any more footage of these missions in this video because I rather not drop a feature-length movie. But I will say this. If you haven't played the Dreadful Crimes expansion, you are seriously missing out. The twins basically become Sherlock Holmes and solve a string of murder mysteries. What's not to love? Soon after those missions, I went back to clearing the boroughs and picked up a bunch of trophies along the way. For completing 20 crowd events, for unlocking all of Evie's skills, for unlocking all of Jacob's skills, and somewhere along the way met Robert Topping.
Best bookie in all of
He
London.
tops his enemies. I'm sorry, that was weird. Robert is one of 6 associates required for the Trophy Abroad base, and he offers 2 activities: races and fight clubs. Took part in a few fight clubs as Jacob and got a trophy for completing 3. Then switched over to Evie to test if she had different finishes, and yep, she does. And finally tackled the races. Way harder than they look, not gonna lie, but I got it done. With all of Robert Topping's trophies in the bag, it was time to get back to business. Clearing the neighborhood and keeping an eye out for Ned's missions. Went from being a feared assassin to London's finest UPS delivery guy. And while hauling cargo around, I managed to snag a few more trophies for ramming 20 vehicles, Furious! Escorting 10 cargo and completing 10 raids. But things didn't always go so smoothly. I even had moments like this. Come on. Stop. With Ned and Robert's trophies out of the way, I spent a little while completing a few missions for Henry Green, which helped me reach max loyalty. Which in turn gave me enough XP to reach level 10 and craft a level 10 weapon. By this point, I needed a break from the usual. I wanted something different, and I knew just the thing: the World War I simulation. Oh, and for my fellow nerds out there, that binary code translates to Lydia will lead you home. Yes, my geeky ass looked it up. Meet Lydia Frye, who my dumbass thought was Jacob and Evie's grandmother. Quite the opposite actually. She is Jacob's granddaughter. And after a quick intro mission, we meet Great Britain's famous booze-loving, cigar-smoking, professional mumbler.
That's not very polite.
Even in these trying times, we must never forget the laws of common courtesy. Arms down.
Who's that? Winston Churchill. Some call him England's greatest Prime Minister, while others remember him as the guy who said this.
At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do.
He warns Lydia about the spies plaguing London, and being the granddaughter of that thrill-seeking hothead Jacob, she accepts. But before going out on a hunting mission, let me first take in the view. With that out of the way, it was time to liberate the city. Our missions include taking down planes, stealing information, and taking out spies. Fairly easy if you ask me. But one side objective really tested my patience. I had one dart left and I had to make it count.
1 minute later.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Cue 15 minutes of dart hunting misery. Got a trophy for unlocking 10 perks, but no darts. Come on, give me darts. Mother. Until, having only one shot at this, I had the genius idea to dart the spy instead. The only problem though, the fucker doesn't sit still. Enter genius idea number 2. Level 1. And now only one target remains, the spy leader. So let's wrap this up. And after a brief chase sequence, we send him to his maker, ending the World War I simulation.
Know that you have done a great service to your country. Thank you.
Let's see what our boy Jacob is up to. Oh, right. He's busy working on the trophy you wouldn't want to steal a policeman's helmet. First of all, Ubisoft, that reference brought back good memories, so kudos. And secondly, why did you have to make this trophy so complicating? For those of you that don't know, when you hijack a cop carriage, you pull one off and the other throws you out. The fix? Use a throwing knife on one and quickly hijack to eject the other. Or you can do what I did. This is such a dumb trophy, to be honest. I had no problem with the other trophies. In fact, some of them were fun. Nothing too difficult or too boring. But this... I'm so glad there was a cheese method for this. Because I would have lost my mind trying to find 20 carriages. 20. Trophy? Yes. You wouldn't steal something, I don't know. Trophy. As for the boroughs, I had just one left, Westminster. did some bounty hunts, freed some kids, and then hit the last gang war. Leaving me with just one more thing to do before I finish up the story. The collectibles, the illustrations, the flowers, the letters, the beer bottles. Seravisafil, alcoholic, and one final collectible, the secrets of London. And after collecting all the music boxes, we unlock the vault, which gives us something so gloriously, historically, and stunningly shit. I mean, look at that thing. I worked my ass off for that pile of rubbish. Apparently, the guy that first found Minerva's Aegis armor was driven so mad he decided to hide it. And honestly, I get it. That animation gave me a migraine. But I will say this though, it does look good in cutscenes. Anyways, I'm rambling quite a bit. Let's get back to the story, shall we? We kick off sequence 7 cleaning up Jacob's mess. Again, ever since Jacob killed Two Penny, the economy has taken a hit. The printing plates have been stolen, and counterfeiters are ruining the market. Evie's task? Destroy the fake notes and return the stolen plates undetected. Here's how that went. Tailed the counterfeiters back to the hideout, got a trophy while dealing with the guards, retrieved the stolen plates, attempted to destroy the counterfeit bills, keyword being attempted because I'm an idiot. Turns out you just need to approach it and hit the prompt on screen. The mission ends when we return the plates to the Bank of England. Moving on to the next mission, Henry believes the piece of Eden is hidden within Buckingham Palace. So he introduces us to Maharaja Duleep Singh, who unfortunately couldn't give us the plans for the palace since Crawford stole them. But before retrieving the plans, I got the perfect opportunity for the trophy, most unsporting. So here's a little montage of that. Search for the plans but couldn't find them at the hideout. Instead, Evie gets another retrieval mission, a master assassin. Yup, you heard that right. The Templars kidnapped Henry. I swear I feel bad for Evie. Poor girl does everything by the book and yet has the worst luck. Even the side objectives hate her. With Henry and Evie safe, let's see what Jacob is up to. Why am I not surprised? Apparently, he is looking for a Templar named B, who wants to get rid of the Prime Minister.
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
Then why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just the job, sir! Some old bloke paid me.
Oh damn. Avoid all the sniper shots. Should be easy.
12 seconds later.
Avoid all the sniper shots. Should be easy. We eventually learn B is targeting the Prime Minister's carriage. So let's go warn the guy.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Frye.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Oh, she's in love.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
In spite of Jacob's attempts to defend the carriage, this happens. Look at his face, even he's tired of the shit. But not to worry, we got them home safely, and Madame Disraeli offers to help us, for something in return. A romantic walk across the slums of London. I swear this chick is missing a few brain cells. And after our semi-romantic walk, we were enjoying a much needed drink. Until this happened.
Nice doggy.
But not to worry, we caught up to the thief and got the dog back. But what about a date?
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Don't tell me she's kidnapped.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to
She's helping them?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so.
Oh.
Here.
Therapist of the slums.
Oh, Desmond and Mr. Frye, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
A tosser? As in salad tosser?
Right you are, Mr. Frye.
With the favor done, she finally tells us who B is. Lord Cardigan. So let's go pay him a visit, shall we?
Password.
Balaclava.
Come in.
Paperwork will be the death of us, what?
No, it'll be the death of you.
Now then, let's discuss this like... Good God! Who the bloody hell...
Oh, shut up.
Ooh, cold. Before starting sequence 8, I got all gang upgrades and destroyed public property for over an hour. Give me the trophy. Please give me the trophy. The horse actually died. I don't think I've ever used a carriage until the horse died.
Many minutes later.
Oh, finally, without a grudge. I might honestly never ride a carriage in this game again. 5,000 destructibles and you don't even give me a tracker. I've been riding this thing around like a maniac for 2 hours.
A letter? For me?
A sentence you are all too familiar with. The intro to sequence 8. The letter is an invitation from the leader of the Blighters, Maxwell Roth. Apparently, both Maxwell and Jacob share a common enemy, Crawford. So naturally, dumbass Jacob decides to help him take down Crawford's empire. And the first task? Steal Crawford's train and destroy his dynamite. A fairly easy mission. Unlike the next one. In this mission, Jacob has to kidnap 3 targets working for Crawford. A Templar, a Blighter, and a cop. Which sounds easy enough for Jacob if it wasn't for these stupid side objectives.
Many minutes later.
As for the Blighter and the cop, it was fairly easy. And in the very next mission, Roth has us destroy Crawford's production line. And once again, thanks to the side objective, the mission was longer than it needed to be. Do not kill anyone while placing the explosives. What if I force them to kill each other? Why is he running into that crate? What? Failed a few times until I had an idea. I want to see if I can get my recruits to kill them. Will that void the side objective? I guess we'll find out, huh?
Damn.
And thanks to the rooks, I managed to plant all the explosives before heading back to Roth. Enter plot twist.
Stand back! Ready? Wait! Whatever for?
There are children in there.
Jacob, my dear. Starrick uses child labor to manufacture goods.
What?
We must put an end to his production line.
But not like this.
Why not? I can do whatever I damn well please. Soon, you will understand what it is to be free, as I am. Line them up, boys!
He doesn't mind killing children. This guy is seriously crazy. Yes, Jacob. Yes.
What the hell are you doing?
We're not playing games anymore, Roth.
No, we're not.
And now I have to undo my own damn mistake. Fuck off. And after saving the children, we get another letter from Roth, stating that he's dissolving the partnership and that he is organizing a party. I'm going to attend that party and I'm going to clap him. Not like that. I'm going to kill him. Yes, I should have said that to begin with. You look fucking stupid. We sneak into the party, take out the guards, and free the machinist, which gives us a unique kill opportunity. Oh, that's cool. Do I get to watch him burn? Okay. Oh, Jacob's angry. And now, ladies and gents, the final sequence of the game. Crawford is attending a royal ball in order to steal the piece of Eden from the palace, forcing Jacob and Evie to find a way in. And in order to get in, Jacob steals a pair of invites, the Gladstone's carriage.
What's this?
Do not damage the carriage. Okay, now this is where real skill comes in. From destroying 5,000 destructibles to taking no damage. Wow, game, you're so funny. Brother, move your ass. I'm actually nervous. Only in Assassin's Creed. You don't get nervous assassinating enemies, but you get nervous driving. Let's not overtake them. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. Oh. Nearly fucked that up. No, 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 no. What the fuck am I doing? Slow the fuck down. This horse has no brakes. Okay. First try. And a Royal Guard uniform for Aberline. Let's head across the street, someplace private, so that I can choke you. Not in a sexual way, of course.
Harder, Daddy. What? What?
Meanwhile, Evie is getting the plans for Buckingham Palace. But first, she needs to help the Maharaja. And the first order of business? Steal... wait, what? Steal a carriage without entering the courtyard? How the hell do I do that? I used a smoke grenade to scare the horse into running out, but that stupid horse just ran in circles. Until it finally found its way out. Successful, right? That damn horse and the guard destroyed everything in its path. But not to worry, the gaming gods decided to help me in my next attempt. No. What? With the to-do list completed, it was time to attend the ball. Once at the event, Evie meets the host of the party, the Queen, and dances with Crawford. While this is happening, Jacob is dealing with Crawford's imposters. But things don't go according to plan. Oh, he stole the key. I didn't even notice. Forcing Jacob and Evie to rush towards the vault, which led to a somewhat awkward fight. So enjoy this final sequence. The fuck is this? No! Oh god. This is already going to be annoying, I can just tell.
Mr. Sarek, you forgot to escort me home.
Hehe, stab Dave. Hey? Did he heal?
Let me rectify my mistake.
Where was that scarf the whole game? He healed again. Maybe take that scarf off him first? Now Evie has to... So this is just going to be an endless fight, huh? You're going to stab him, he's going to heal. What the... No. You son of a bitch. And stabbed him again. And he healed again. And I'm guessing Jacob's turn. I'm going to be here for 2 hours.
Get out of my city.
Oh, Henry Green. He doesn't die, right? Oh, he's got moves. Yes, I'm just as surprised as you are.
Your reign is nearly over. It has barely begun.
Evie, get your ass up. End this fight, please.
Henry!
Really? Your brother's being choked out and you're thinking of Henry?
Jacob!
What are you going to do now? No scarf.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. Oh, this is cool. Double assassination. With Crawford dead and the piece of Eden safely stored away, the Order's hold over London was no more. The Queen, being grateful for their service, decides to reward them with the highest honor.
Dame Evie Frye.
Sir Jacob Frye.
Race you to the train.
You're on.
Why are they running already? Oh, such a nice game. I don't know why people dislike the game so much. I really had fun. Which means I had just one trophy remaining to get the platinum. Any guesses? Punishing 50 people for riding the train without a ticket. Next stop, Hogwarts. Hop on board. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe for more chaotic platinum videos. Be sure to also comment down games you want to see me platinum. Until next time, peace.